everyone, it's Danny with Planets in Praxis, and this is what to expect on Tuesday, August 11th, 2026. Okay, our break is over. The moon finally ends that very long void of course period and enters Leo, and our emotions immediately get involved in basically everything happening in the sky. Leo wants to be expressive, confident, creative, and seen, but the moon is having so many conversations today that emotionally we may be all over the place. She meets up with Mercury in Leo, so we're probably feeling and we're thinking and saying what we're feeling, and then she opposes Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, bringing some deeper emotions, power dynamics, or control issues to the surface. But there's also some really supportive conversations happening. The moon trines Neptune retrograde in Aries, sextiles Venus in Libra and Uranus in Gemini, and then meets up with Jupiter in Leo. So this is a lot. So we may feel inspired, excited, emotional, optimistic, creative, overwhelmed, and ready for something new, potentially all before lunch. And then Jupiter especially turns up the volume on whatever we're feeling, so expect emotions to be big today. And the moon isn't the only one getting involved. Mercury in Leo opposes Pluto retrograde in Aquarius and trines Neptune retrograde in Aries. Our minds are tapping into the same larger story. We can have powerful realizations or conversations, see beneath the surface of something, and also connect some dots that we haven't been able to connect before. And meanwhile, Venus in Libra trines Uranus in Gemini, bringing some fun, unexpected energy into relationships, creativity, money, and pleasure. So this is a great transit for trying something different, meeting someone unexpected, changing up your style, or breaking out of a relationship pattern that's gotten intense. But the biggest headline today is that Mars is entering Cancer, and Mars does not particularly enjoy being in Cancer, okay? Mars wants to be the warrior. He wants to charge forward, fight the battle, and get things done. But in Cancer, all the warrior has access to is pillows, okay? So for the next 6 weeks or so, our energy becomes much more emotionally driven. Instead of confronting things directly, we're more likely to move sideways. Frustration can become passive aggression, anger can be defensiveness, and our motivation may depend heavily on how we're feeling that day. So if this energy feels familiar, there's a reason. Mars spent a very long time moving through Cancer during this last retrograde cycle. This may briefly bring us back to some of the themes that we were dealing with then. Thankfully, this time Mars is just passing through, so today's theme is a whole lot of feelings with nowhere obvious to put them. So our emotions are loud, our thoughts are loud, relationships are shifting, Mars is changing signs. So give yourself some room to be all over the place today. You don't necessarily have to do something with every feeling that comes up, okay? If you'd like to understand how all this is unfolding specifically for you, you can book a reading with me at planetsinpraxis.com. I would love to dive into your chart with you. Everyone, it's Danny with Planets in Praxis, and this is what to expect on Tuesday, August 11th, 2026. Okay, our break is over. The moon finally ends that very long void of course period and enters Leo, and our emotions immediately get involved in basically everything happening in the sky. Leo wants to be expressive, confident,